Hey everybody, Kikoki here again with another video, episode 5. We have no power. We ran out. I let it run a little bit last night, came back, everything was down. So I think today's episode, it's a good day to get power because I can't keep relying on, solid biofuel. It's great and all, but it's not sufficient enough to run what we're running because, well, I'll show you here in a sec. But this needs power. This needs continuous power going on because there's like 4 different bio generators basically, and yeah, we can't do it anymore. However, off camera, like I said I would do, I never did change this one. I kind of left it the same. However, I did set up a singular, basically factory plant, whatever you want to call it, to make the smart plates. We've already got about 400, just shy, and it ran out of power. It simply cannot be run off biofuel. I mean, it can, but you're going to be constantly updating and checking. I mean, I need to run 2 with 2 power shards, so I had to actually run around and grab some power shards because I ran out, surprisingly. But we're running 120 and 115.7 for this entire factory to make smart plating. So today's episode, we're going to make coal power, which means we have to go and actually put everything into the hub to be able to get said coal power. So that's going to be a fun unlock. So we're about 40% through getting smart plating. We haven't even started on the versatile framework or the automated wire, because to be honest, we haven't even touched the phases yet. So, and I know I say so a lot. I noticed it when I was doing the rendering of my last video. I say so a lot, and there's a few other words that I do. It's not intentional. It's my personality. I caught it in college. My instructor always called me out on it. I'm trying not to do it. I almost put it there at the beginning of that. I was going to say so I'm not, but we're going to work on it slowly again. But it's been long. I'm not saying that word. I'm definitely going to say it throughout the series, though, for sure. But we don't. Actually, we do. Sorry, we do have everything because it's been mass produced. We don't have a lot, but we have enough to be able to do that. So we're going to take 300 plates, because we only need 150, but I want excess. And we're just going to take what we have for rotors, which is nothing because we're making 1.5 a minute, which is pitiful. Oh, and one thing I did forget to make after making all this. Yeah, we made the wire. Where is it actually? It's somewhere around here. I think it's on this. I think it's here. Yeah. So we made the wire. That's all good and dandy. We didn't make any copper wire. So we don't have any of this made. We have plenty of cable, but we don't have any wire. So we're going to have to create a supply line just for that. We get everything we need. Let's put it all in. Smash that like button. Oh, sorry. Smash the red button to send it off so we can get coal power. But also smash the like button. QADA.
Milestone reached. Power production can now be fully automated by burning coal, which has been added to the resource scanner. Water is also necessary to run the coal-powered generator and will require a network of pipelines to be transported from a water source. To assist with locating and identifying water, Fixit has compiled this guide. Water is a somewhat reflective liquid and it may have thick vegetation growing nearby. To test if something is water, try touching it. If it is not solid and does not corrode your suit, it is probably water.
Oh, I love Beta. Just that sense of humor is absolutely amazing, in all honesty. We got 2 choices. Technically, we got 3. We can go way over this way, because there is the pool of water over there. There's the oasis here, and then we have the river bend on this side. So coal, I believe it's right there, but then there's also coal, I think, in there somewhere. I don't know where. I'm gonna keep catching myself, don't worry. I don't know where to go. This is easiest, but then the coal for this one's way over there. That's the closest. Because water's still quite a ways away, so we're going to have to pull, I think, coal to the water, which is going to make sense. But let's take a look and see how close we are. So see, I knew where coal was, we just couldn't scan it yet until we got that one. But yeah, we got water pretty much kind of all over the place. So we got 3 there, we got 2 there, and 2 there. Ideally over here is probably going to be the best, but this riverbed is so shallow, it's going to be almost impossible to get a... to suck water out of it. This right here is perfect. At the same time, we have to run coal all the way down. I'm not sure. Okay, well, this is going to take a while to figure out, so I'm just going to pause it here for a sec, and I'll be back with you guys shortly. Not going to say it, but I'll be back. Okay, we're back at it. We chose this coal, mainly because the water's literally right there, so we're going to funnel it that way rather than bringing water to us. Because flow rates sometimes are weird, especially when it comes to like being inclined. We're going to mainly just build a platform here, and we're going to deal with it as we go. We're only going to do 1 coal miner right now to get it started. Oh, goodbye. Well, oops. I'll be right back. So you'd think this would be my first time doing this? No. I keep doing it. I keep sliding off. It's the Blade Runners, let's be honest. They're getting me killed along with all the hostile mobs in this game are out to get me. I've never died so much sliding around. It's insane, but it's also because I've built like 20 blocks above the ground when I normally maybe 10, maybe less. So, you know, you fall a little bit. Don't take that. I'll be back again. This is too good not to record. This was Ada's response to me dying yet again.
I advise you to seek your thrills more in the field of mathematics or architecture, and less in the literal field.
She thinks she's funny. That's not the first quip she's got me with. She's got me with a few. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I get my stuff and actually finish what I'm doing before I start recording again, so that way, you know, I don't die again. So, yeah, I'll be right back. Again. So while we're here doing some obstacle clearing as well as collecting things for fuel, which we don't really need anymore, one of the cool things I forgot about this game is this right here. So I'm full up. My inventory is just full. We've got as much like leaves as we can possibly have. So when you go to clear, like I got 1 into that, but it doesn't get rid of anything else, which is kind of nice. Oh, sorry, it gets rid of the 1, but doesn't get rid of anything around it, which is actually a really nice feature. Yeah, we're coming over here. We're going to build a platform, probably set high, because we don't want to have the water pumping uphill too much. We might even put it flush to the ground, but this power supply is only going to be for a certain couple of things. However, I'm going to go into my inventory again, not die, which I think it's probably smarter just to build straight on through rather than go all the way around. So let's do that, and I'll be back again. So as we're breaking down the wood and the leaves into biomass, I see that we have mycelia, which I knew we were getting when I was cutting things down. We're going to invest in a parachute. I think that would probably be one of the best things I could do in this game right now. For the amount of dying I'm doing by falling, it's probably smart. So once we're done with this wood, we are going to look at what it takes to get the fabric, which is mycelia. And actually, I think I do need some of the biomass, so keep a hold of that. I don't know how much fabric we need. We need. But we're gonna find out. I need the MAM. Where did I put the MAM? Oh, it's right there. So I believe it's under mycelia. Yeah, there it is. Parachute. Perfect. We got it. We got everything we needed. It's fantastic. That was a lot quicker than what I anticipated.
Parachute unlocked.
Thank you,
Fix-It
Ada.
appreciates your willingness to descend rapidly to perform your duties,
I don't want
but
to.
damaging Fix-It property is a breach of contract and will have unpleasant consequences. Improve descent efficiency by combining the forces of gravity and drag with a parachute.
Hey, let me tell you something. I have definitely destroyed this more than I want to admit. I don't know where anything is. I think it might be in here. Mycelia, hello? Nothing? Really? I don't have any mycelia. What? How much do I need? Oh, I need to be at the equipment workshop. I think I need like 8. I need 14. Okay. Well, we're gonna go collect that. I'll be right back. Okay, let's get back at it. Let's grab this Mr. Shear while we're at it here. I've passed it like 6 times. Might as well get it. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Just kidding, get a parachute. I'm done playing around. We're not dying no more. Well, the fall damage anyway, because thankfully this thing is on infinite, so. It used to never be. It always used to be you'd have to have like 50 in your inventory and you'd be fine until, you know, you're not. So yeah, we have parachutes. No more death. Hopefully. Not, anyway. Okay, how are we gonna do this? I should have actually started to clear on this side. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to oh hi. Ow. What? What'd you got? No. I'm gonna steal your power slug. But yeah, I think I'm going to put the coal factories like right there. So that does mean we have to run water uphill, which is might be an issue. But let's build it first, and then we'll see. Is he stuck? I'm not hitting him to hit him, I'm hitting him to get him unstuck. I feel bad. It looks like he's stuck. Move. Go. Other way. Move. Am I gonna kill you? Okay, I lied. I'm gonna kill it because I'm gonna put it out of its misery because it's literally stuck. There we go. There you go, big guy. Spawn back.
I know for a fact that it did not deserve that.
Wow, Ada throwing some shade to me. It was stuck. Wow. That's harsh. We don't even get anything for it either. Like I feel bad, and you know, you're in a better place now, my friend. You're no longer stuck. Plus, I needed the area for the water extractors anyway, so I mean, it wasn't personal, but still felt bad because he was stuck. Many of you may not agree, but he was stuck. Okay, let's put 3. Ueda.
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve,
Okay.
that will narrow down the range of possibilities. Or you
Swim.
could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what happens.
Look, I'm not melting. Actually, I think this. Can I do a picture in here? Might be a good one for. Oops. Oh god, I'm like, it's like as if I'm in the water still. Oh no. Okay. Click. There we go. We'll use that as our next our screen logo for the next one. I think that'll be a good one. Anyway, focus. So we're not going out that way. I'm going to get rid of the ramp as well as the little bit sticking out and then come over this way. Because I figure, you know what? I have to drag the coal somewhere. What's an extra couple 100 feet, really? Don't do this to me, really. Game, why? Why do you hate me? Swing me back. Hopefully, with the water, it's not going to be too much of an issue getting it uphill. We're going to see. We may have to put an external pump on it. Where is this going to go, I wonder? How far can you come down? No. I want the soup. Where's it going to go? Right past me. What if Wait, what? There we go. What if we do it this way? Well, I don't want to do that. Oh, I didn't want to do that either. I just wanted one. They giving me multiple, huh? What are you doing to me, game? Once again, this will change as I play. But we're just doing this temporarily. Oh, that's going to be in the way, isn't it? Okay. We'll drag the water up. We'll put the refineries right here. Power production, coal generators. And as you can tell, to the left side, or the right side, is all the checklists of everything we need. And Q8.
Interesting, most pioneers already had coal power set up by this point because they understood their responsibility to humanity. Adjusting pioneer attitude metrics. Reminder, coal-powered generators require coal.
Damn! She is just being nasty. What have I done to deserve that? Oh. And I can't be the only one. Like, she is just throwing it at me. Killing that thing, telling me that I'm being too slow. What next? Dang, Ada. Just harsh. Okay, I'm gonna play around with this a bit. This is gonna change like 16 times from Sunday, so. And it's only Wednesday, so, you know, we got a couple days. Anyway, so that's going into there. I'll want to put the pipe out somewhere. How far up can this go from here? Right about there. Okay, that works.
Fix-it pipelines can contain any fluid, including the water necessary for coal-powered generators. Note, water does not flow upwards by itself. While water extractors provide some lift, to truly defy gravity, consider the use of pipeline pumps.
Sure, I will consider that. Thank you. You've been very helpful. Even though you haven't, because you basically... You called me lazy, Ada. But come on. I can't look past that. Is that gonna work? Actually, it should. I don't think it'll go that small, will it? No. Okay, well, this one doesn't get that. It's just gonna go straight up. Perfect. So I might have to change this. I'm not sure if this will work 100%. We'll probably have to pump the water up a little bit. I kind of want to make it curve there if I can. Can I connect it again? I don't think I... Yeah. Because then if I do that, then I have to raise... it might be doable. Let's try it. Why not? What's the worst that could happen? We have to do it all again? Pretty much. So we'll put that like that, and then I'm assuming we can go straight to there. Probably just a little too long, it looks like. How far off are we gonna be? Quite a bit, okay. Can we kind of line it up? We can, that's fine. It'll work, we got it, we got this. We're doing well. Cool, there we go. Awesome, okay, so. That's there. Coal should be coming down the line now. I kind of want to raise this, actually. We should be able to raise this now because it's actually a little closer. Let's put it right here. Raise it as high as we possibly can. And then connect it to there. Perfect. Now we don't have troubles with placement. Anyway, where's the coal at? Should be on its way. Kind of hard to start this without any coal. Go to the top of the line, King Central. Coal is coming a long, long way. We do have a connector, right? Right. I'm cheating, use the photo mode. Okay, it's coming. You need to zoom, use the photo mode. It's a wonderful tactic. It's the first time I've ever done it. I never thought of why I never thought of it before. Okay, so as we wait for that, I'm just gonna sit here and chill for a sec, and by the time I come back, there will be coal, and then we'll work on the water, so bear with me. We've got water. Let's just hope it's pumping all the way up now. Let's go take a look. I'm pretty sure it should get past this. It's up way up here, which I think it's gonna start fetching up, but I believe it only raises about 20 feet off. I think this should be fine. Or not. That's a new feature. Okay, maybe there's no water. Okay, let's make two. I figured we only need one, but I guess we might need two. So let's put that there. Hopefully this doesn't blow the power. It shouldn't. Question mark? I mean, there's water in there. Because this is pumping at 240, I believe. Up only 120, okay. And we need 45 to 45 to 90 plus 10's 100, 135, I believe. So we're going to have to bump that up with the shard, which I don't... I have a slug on me, but then we also need to power up this. Because that's going to go way above. Okay. So we got water pumping through. It's not really keeping... It's starting to keep up, which is nice. But I'm wondering if this is actually pumping or not. No, it's not. Okay, so we have to make it a little lower, I'm guessing. Like I said, water can be finicky. It can be. Like, it's a weird one. Now that should start pumping. There we go. I'm wondering where it'll stop, though. We'll see if it hits this one. This might have to come back a little bit. Oops, don't delete that. Don't delete that either. Nope, nope. I want the pump. Not the wire. I mean, the wire wouldn't have mattered, but still. The game wasn't listening to me. So that's full. This is where it's kind of getting stuck. I've never needed to put more than 2 pumps on something like this, so that's weird. Is it just waiting? Interesting. Okay. I guess we're gonna have to do another set of pumps, which means another one of these, as much as I don't want to. Pop another 200 in there. Can I make it? Nope. So weird. The water is just weird. So it's full to here and then it stops, so pump. Hopefully we have enough. We have one more, we're just gonna toss it. Wait, what? Ah, I hate that. I don't know why it didn't let me have that. That was weird. What's pumping? See, nothing's coming in here. That's so weird. Why is that not pumping? Did not go the right way. I put it backwards. Nope. I might have to check this out. 'Cause yeah, it should be pumping water into it, but yet it's kind of stuck. So it's full. I'm just gonna delete this. Ah, there's an issue with it. There it is. I don't know what that was about, but that was weird. So that's full. That's filling. We're gonna get stuck here. I think we are. Okay. So one more. Maybe I only need 2 pumps then. Yeah, that was weird. That shouldn't have done that. But sometimes the pipes get weird, the water gets weird. Okay, that's pumping through now. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have a look at this. We'll be right back. So, we've got water flow now. I just upped this with the power shard I had from making the power slug. So I put the 136. That way, you know, 135 is kind of the max that we need. And I also rearranged some of the pumps. I don't think we need 3, but they're going to stay on there until I figure out more. However, we are going to eventually hit the ground. But we're going to connect the power supply to the coal power because it makes sense, because it'll never run out of power. Unless, you know, it runs out of fuel or something. Oh no. Ooh, that was close. Unless it runs out of coal and or water, we're pretty solid. So let's connect these. There we go. And now we can get rid of the biomass generators. I wonder if I can hit them from here. 1 and 2. That shouldn't shut down power. So we're making 225. We're using 35.6. All right, all right. I like it. I'll come back to the pumps later, because one is sufficient enough to run 3 with the power share. Technically, it should only be 2 to like a 1 to 2 ratio, but I'm doing 1 to 3. However, we're using 45 meters metric, or yeah, you know, 45 liters per minute, pretty much. I'm just gonna call it liters, even though it's not. And then we're using 1 coal, so 15 per minute. That's a normal node, so it's making 90. I want to say, or 690. I don't want to be 60. Anyway, we need 45, which is more than enough. Even on the level 1 conveyor belt, it's backlogged now, so it'll be fine. Literally, I mean, we could probably even put a cargo container on there just to have a backup just in case. We're not going to do that though, because I'm confident that the 1 water extractor and the 1 coal node can run 3 power plants, which now we're going to connect the main. Oh, hello. Goodbye. We're going to connect the main assembler for the smart plating to the grid. We're not going to use this power for everything. It's just going to be for kind of specific things, where we just need it running constantly. One over in the corner, we don't need to run it constantly, because it's literally just making the part. So if I run into biofuel, we run into biofuel. It's fine. Let's go 1 more over here. There's going to be power poles everywhere, but we're just going to deal with it. Nope, 1 back. Do I go 1 more? Yes, I do. If you hear my cat in the background, she's hungry. It's a feeding time, but not quite, because it's not quite a feeding time yet, so you can wait. Now it sounds mean, but it's not. Her feeding time is the exact same time every day, and she just doesn't know it. Or she does, but then she likes to get it earlier, so yeah. You're taking up my stream or my recording. We'll lay down for like 20 minutes. And we're almost there. So there's no chance this will shut down the power grid. It's only running like 90. Yeah, 151. I was gonna say capacity is 345, but the biomass burners. Which means we can clean this up. Yay! Which reminds me, we also have to go power the miner downstairs, because it kind of ran out of power. Give me that. I've got power for you, I promise. You're gonna come up here though. There we go. And now we're using 155 and 225. Kind of a lot, in all honesty. But it keeps it going for as long as it needs to. Oh, we ran into reinforced plates. Oh, we ran into everything. There is no backlog, period. Oh. Well, this is interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna start here. And we're just gonna kind of create our own backlog because we need to. Because if not, it's just gonna it should keep up. But I'm not sure if it will or not. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go tinker with this and let that build up and then kind of gradually increase it until it's got enough supplies to last it infinitely. So while I'm doing that, I'm gonna go take a look at what we can do with the MAM and hopefully finish up some more tiers. So with that, I shall return. I think I now have everything I need to finish the vehicular transport and the basic steel production. So we're gonna go with this one first. That way we get the tractor at least. I think I did everything I needed. I spent some time. Oh, do we not have a? There we go. I spent some time crafting some pieces of the recipe. Let's smash that button. You Ada.
Milestone reached. Tractors permit pioneers to move around the world in a manner similar to using legs, except with wheels and the rampant consumption of natural resources. They can also be automated to self-drive and deliver resources between truck stations, which in turn facilitate automation of loading, unloading, and refueling.
Which the tractors are going to come in handy quite a bit in all honesty, because it'll allow for a long distance run. Well, I'd say like short to medium distance running, because we don't want to do anything too long with them. They can go the distance, but it's better if you don't utilize them for like very, very, very long distances. Like for instance, like coal to there, that'd be considered that like short from the quartz way over there. That would be like a medium. So, but we'll get into that. That'll be an episode of its own, in all honesty. Setting up the tractors and the not sell points, but like drop-off points, pick up and drop-off points. But right now, as I was doing what I was doing before, I decided to stuff into the hub. I realized we never set up power for this one. It's still running off a biomass generator, which is not good. Because that runs out and the coal runs out, like, oh, it did too, didn't it? Uh-oh. Did it really run? Oh, it did. I'm kind of glad I checked this now, because power did cut out somewhere, and I guess it was here. So we're just gonna untie that, and hopefully this stretches. Too long? Nope. Perfect. Man, there was 200 in there, and that got stuck dry. Wow. Okay. Hopefully there's enough coal on the conveyor belts, which it doesn't look like it, because I didn't notice it until too late. Uh-oh. Okay, it might catch up. We might have loss of power here shortly. Whoops. Oh, we'll figure it out. But I'm glad I checked on that, because if I didn't and we went the rest of the episode, we would have run out of power. And that means now we're probably drawing 260, 265? Or 160 is what I meant to say. 225 is our max. Now we can't put power shards in here, however, that's going to cause me having to do more water, which then is more coal. I'll tinker with that off camera, and then if I have to explain it in another episode, I will. But right now, that's all the power we're going to generate right now, and that's mainly for the smart plating. We have to get advanced steel production running anyway for the versatile framework, and I believe the automated wire, or that might be the next one. Whatever, we're going to finish up the tier 1 set of parts, which technically is also the modular frame, which we haven't even started yet, so we have to set that up before we set up anything else. So that'll be the last thing we have to do for, I would consider like tier 1 production parts. And then we'll work on getting everything after the steel production, which we're gonna unlock here in about 30 seconds. Do we have a surplus? No. Oh, that's why. It's still making them? Okay. Well, we'll turn it on. There you go. Continue. So technically we're at 400 or what? Just under halfway there. So there should be about 2 more hours worth of production in this one, and then we just literally start getting overflow, because the smart plating, I believe, is used again. But for the completion of phase 2, we'll need it. But once we hit 1,000, we'll keep making them anyway, because there's no point to stop it. Let's slide in here and do advanced, or sorry, basic steel production, which I believe I also have everything for. Perfect. And let's smash the button once again. And Q8.
Milestone reached. Coal and iron can be combined in the foundry to start steel production. Project part number 2, the versatile framework, can only be created via automation, not at a crafting bench. Delivering these to the space elevator is essential if we are going to complete phase 2 of project assembly and save the day.
We are definitely going to save the
Fix-It
day.
and humanity is relying on you.
I think it's more Fix-It that's relying on me than humanity, but we'll pretend we believe you. With the foundry, all we need is raw iron and raw coal. Not even raw, just iron and coal, that's it. And then we start to make steel ignits, which will be nice. I'll probably end up utilizing the coal over in this vicinity, because I think I'm going to keep all the coal over there for strictly power plants, so I can build 2 more sets of 3 at least, until we start getting into putting more shards into everything. So that means we can draw another 225, 225, so what, 550? 450? Plus what we have there, I guess, so we have plenty of power to go around. For now, though, literally just powering that, I think one of these might have blown, I'm not sure. I want to supply this power, but my goodness, it would take probably about the same, if not less, because these are broken down to do less. That one over there is actually doing full, so I had to put power charts in multiple pieces of machinery to keep up with production. Which reminds me, let's just take a look. 162, that's fine. The downside of biomass generators, right, is you literally have to keep on them. I think there's one more. There it is. Let's give you that 8. No, nothing more that we can give that one, because I'm going to keep extras on me. Which, now that should be done, actually. Alright, I'll take these. Okay, let's take a look and see what else is there to be done. So we're on tier 4 now. The blueprint's actually really nice because it allows you to get real creative. It allows you to get very creative with building parts that normally, like how I did the power pole on top of the splitter. It allows you to do stuff like that, but it allows you to blueprint it so that way you don't have to try and get it like centered every time, kind of thing. So you do it once, you save it, you're done, you have the blueprint forever. There's a few things we're going to play around with as we do that. And then Logistics Mark III, this is the conveyor belt I usually start with, because once you start getting into steel production, it's pretty easy to make. Advanced steel, we need encased industrial beams eventually. The Mining Mark II would be nice. Automated wire strators and motors. Power infrastructure we're not really going to deal with yet because we don't have anything going long distances. And hypertubes I might make to go from bottom up. But maybe we'll... I need encased beams though, so that might be another episode. And yeah, that'll be another episode. But for now, we're going to continue this one on. We might... Nope, just need steel. Need steel. Need steel. Okay, so nothing in phase 4, tier 4 is getting done today. That is great. Not. Oh well. Maybe let's just go set up a secondary power station. That seems like a good thing to do, right? We already have another water extractor down there. We just need a... What am I thinking? Oh, we need a miner. That's all we need. So I need reinforced plates. If I seem frazzled today, it's because it's extremely hot out and it's like baking in my office. I have a fan on out in the hallway. Hopefully it doesn't come through. But yeah, it's a hot one today, so I'm like a little, yeah. Brain's functioning, but not well. Heat gets to you after a while, but I've been drinking water like crazy, so, you know, just trying to stay hydrated. I think we only need one. And this, I guess, will showcase using the... What are they called? The stackable conveyor belts. They're going to come in handy here in a sec. I was going to set them up as I was setting up the initial line. So I might have to break the line that's on there now to stack them again. But we'll see. I don't want to make it too tall anyway. Because on my last world I had one that was like probably 20, 30 feet tall. And it just had tons of conveyor belts on it. Where is the closest one? It is going to be that one to that one. Where's the other one? Oh, it's right there. Let's do that one. So production, miner. I think that should be online. How do I want to do this? Question is, can I do this without breaking the traditional one? Oh, I don't think. Oh, no, I can. Okay, that works. So, what do we need to do here? I kind of can. I mean, I can. What I want to do. Let's put it right. Center it. Probably right about here-ish. We'll raise it as much as possible. Do the conveyor. Connect that to there. Ooh, it's literally just going to come right up to face value almost. I don't want that. There we go. Do I want to raise it? Yes. Will we go? No, of course it'll be too short. There we go. So now I just need to make these every little bit. If it wants to work for me. I'm just gonna keep them in line with the other ones because that keeps it balanced, I guess. It'll be the same length every single time. Now, do I want to power that one with this one? Probably would be smart. Let's toss you there, and can it reach? Can it reach? Did I click it? Hello, game? Work for me? With me? Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so it's working. Awesome. Why did it curve out? That's weird. Why did you do that? It should be straight on. Yeah, we're just gonna stick with that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. The parachute's saving me, but it's also kind of screwing around with me at the same time. Can we get will it work? Oh, it does too. Nice. This will change, probably, as well, but yeah, I don't want to... Right now it's kind of being blocked, but we'll deal with it as we go. Oh, there's already one there. I wish you could continue it with this, but you can't. It has to be down prior to it. Okay, we're just gonna put that as default because I'm tired of double clicking. Why is it telling Zoop? I thought we changed that. I literally just clicked it. Come on. There we go. I know I changed because I looked at it. That was weird. Game's getting funky. Where's the next one? Here it is. Alright, let's do this now. Hopefully it doesn't go backwards. Because that does happen sometimes where you put the conveyor belt on backwards and it'll actually go the opposite way. We don't want that. See? It did it. I knew it was gonna. I just had that feeling. Can we not say we did, please? There we go. should be fine this way, but probably not. It's so finicky. It's hilarious. But yeah, no, this is how you set up a power station. There's a lot easier ways to do it, I'm sure. This is my way. This is how I always do it. So get creative, do it however you would like it to as well. I know a lot of my friends that are playing this have their own way of doing it as well. There's no solid way to play this game. You just have fun doing it. And did it even catch up yet? What? That's not good. Let's go check that out really quick. Seems to be an issue. And I don't know why. What's going on? Did it not connect? I don't think it connected. Okay, now that's going up. Hopefully it connects to the other one. Yes, I know there's a power slug behind there. We'll get explosives eventually, I'm sure. What are we up for time here? 49 minutes. We're going well. Hopefully this connect. Maybe. I don't know why it didn't the first time. Now let's wait. Wait that whole 15 seconds. You better connect. Perfect. Awesome. Now we can continue. And most of this is actually going to go underneath the platform eventually, but I don't think I can yet. Not for the vertical. Or not vertical, underneath, because there's one of these that you can actually, can you do them actually? Now I'm curious. Thought there was a specific one you had to get, and you might have to. Yeah, there is, okay. There's a specific one that you can do it underneath, which makes it a lot easier to deal with. Oh, too far. Like I said, the map's going to change, the base is going to change. The only thing that won't change is pretty much how I set everything up, pretty much. And we're going to have to go above that, unless we turn here. How's that going to work? That won't work. I want to put them side by side, but I want to leave a little bit more of a gap. These are what, 2? Or are they a full? I have no idea. We're just gonna put it right here. Make sure it faces us, because that would suck. There we go. That works. And now we get to deal with that again. Yay! Ooh, she's slowing down. That's not good. Uh-oh. It's kind of catching. I might have to shut down the power for like 5 minutes. That's not good. We'll figure it out. Right on the line, pretty much. Right there, I think. I keep it symmetrical. Makes it easier. And there we go. Now let's do pipes again. I believe it's right there, is it? I think so. Straight up and down, perfect. I'm not going to bother with the middle one because I'm going to have to change it again anyway. Oh, that one went too far. Oh no, something blue. That's not good. It's not one of these, is it? Nope, they're still going. And now I just need this T-section right there. And then we're solid. Perfect. So we're set up for another power station. Whenever we get the coal. Oh, that's right. That's what I was doing that for. Whoops. Might want to continue the line. My bad. Got distracted. Not my fault. Up, down. I hate the scroll wheel on this because it's backwards, I think. How am I going to do this? Oh, wait, what? Okay, I was going to say, I'm like, is it not... Will it not go? We need to bring that up and over, so I guess... Will it work? Okay, well. And one more, I guess. I think it's here. Oops. Go, and why not just make another one? There, and then we should be good to drop it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. We'll figure it out. That is the motto. Hopefully it's not that high. Okay, we're good. That was a very interesting like, roundabout. There we go for that. Let's do this. Go. Whoops. Do it right. Do I have it right on the edge? No, I don't. I have it right centered. Right there. Oh, no. No, 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 no. I wanted that elbowed. Hey, why are you doing this to me? Elbowed. Thank you. I think that's right. Straight on. Perfect. And now we get to do this. No, it's just too short. There we go. This is gonna look funky. But I'll change it later. Trying to keep it as straight as possible, but you know, when you gotta deal with issues like that, the clipping. No, it's not clipping that bad, actually. Yeah, we're fine. This is just a quickie, and it's not gonna go. So let's bring this guy into here. There we go. Now we're probably going to need more pumps as well for that one, but we'll figure that out when we get there. Okay. So we're going to see where the water takes us, and we'll wait for the coal, and we'll be back, and we'll set up a secondary plant for something else, so stay tuned. Okay, so now we have coal coming for the secondary plants. We have water pumping into it. Unfortunately, it took us 3 pumps to get the water up here. It's about the same height, but I'm guessing it just depends on how steep the water's going, I guess. But I'll take a look at it later. Like I said, things will change. It's fine. All that matters is we're getting power. It doesn't have to look pretty or anything. We'll make it look pretty later. Oh, that's right, I forgot. I need to input a power chart into this extractor to be able to keep up with 3 plants. The other way around it, obviously, is to utilize more than one. But why would we do that? We have power charts. I think I have it at 136. There you go. So it's actually working, which is nice. Why is that not pumping? I guess it doesn't work all the time. Or the water stops somewhere. Even though it shouldn't be. Okay, this one's still going. That one's full. That one's like 85% full. Is there a fetch up somewhere? There is, and I bet you it's this pipe. Let's take that apart. Grab it. If you ever have issues, honestly check. Just check and see if your pipes are connected, because 9 times out of 10 that's what it's gonna be. Yeah, water should be flowing into that. I don't know why it's not. There's no way I need another pump. Maybe let's bring it down one, I guess. Yeah, we'll just bring it down one, see if that makes a difference. Or actually, we'll keep it level. Does it go pretty much right about here, I think? Oh, let's do that. That should work. There's no way. Does that need to be further up? Yeah, I'm gonna put this further up. That's the only thing I can think of. Oops. In the way. And now it should start pumping water in. Or not. What is going on? I mean, the water's going through it. Oh, wait. Nope, now it's working. Just took a sec. Kind of. What is going on? Okay, I guess we'll put this down further, even though it doesn't make sense to do that. Make sure it's facing the right way, obviously. Nothing. Okay, that's full. This might be an off-camera thing. But yeah, no, it should be flow. Oh, there we go. Slowly pumping. But yeah, it shouldn't have an issue. It should be pumping straight through and up like that. This little kink right here shouldn't matter at all. Weird. Anyway, how much power are we actually using? We're getting close? Yeah, we have 25 to spare. And it's slowly filling up with coal, because last time it got down. What is going on? There's got to be an issue. I mean, that's slow. That's filling way too slowly. Okay, well, it's set up. I'll play with it later. We don't need the power. I'll come back to it. Let's go check out the MAM really quick before we wrap up the episode. Actually, we're gonna go check on our smart plating just to see how many more we made. We were just shy of 400, I think it was. So we're just under halfway there. We should be halfway there now. We should have over 500 made. I did turn it back on, right? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 516. Not bad. We're getting there. We still need to work on the versatile framework. That'll come in time. But let's go check out the MAM and see what power actually went out, because something died over here. Not sure what it was. Hopefully nothing important. Everything still running? I got the yell when I run through there because it's so loud. 45. Let's max you out. How are you doing? 192. What are you making? 0.6. What? Oh, it's for this. Oh, that's full. Yeah, we can shut that one down then. Nope. No, never mind. It's not even being used, period. So we're not going to touch it. We have enough cover sheets, I guess, to last us a while. And isn't there one more? I already checked this one, didn't I? Yes. Let me slide. There's the other one. Perfect. So everything's topped up. Okay. Now let's go check the map. What can we do? Still haven't found the stingers yet. Haven't found that. Atrium. Do we have enough? I don't think I do. Whoa. That was hard to get out of, apparently. Whoops. I think I had, what, 44? Did I put it in the chest? There it is. Okay, we're gonna scan for some atrium. Actually, I don't know why I'm doing that. I know there's one over here. I'm gonna chase the blue line. Told you it was over there. Now we're just gonna go. Run, slide, hop faster. How far away is that one? Like 1,000? Yeesh, 1,200 almost. We'll stick to the closer one. Just because. Slowly getting there. Slowly. Are we above it? I think we're above it. Oh yeah, we're way above it. Oh wow, okay. Hey big guy, what's up? I'm here to kill you. Oh, you're a big guy. Oh. Ain't that big. You dead. Oh, I thought this was pure. Oh, that sucks. Oh well, we just need enough to get the ignits made, and then we kind of wander off from there. I want more, but do I have a... No, I don't. Okay. Shoot. Crafting bench. Ah, look, I needed 6 anyway. We got 6. Played that perfectly. Let's do Catrium. Boom. Let's unlock a wire. And Q-Ada.
Research completed. Quickwire recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Caterium, Catrium, whatever. You say potato, I say potato. So we're not going to do that because we need 100 wire. It's going to take forever to mine. We haven't got the polymers yet. That's something else. We haven't made steel. We have the power slug. I have the frames. But is it worth it? I think it's worth it. Let's head back and use him. I have everything I need. Well, this is awkward. We might take some radiation damage, because I'm pretty sure there's uranium up here. Okay, something sounded like it was chasing me. I did not like that. And yay, there was absolutely 0 uranium. Awesome. Why is there a hole? Oh, that's the middle that I started with. This is where I initially started everything for the foundation. I'll start it right here. From what I can remember anyway, but I had that hole there for a reason, so it's gonna stay there for whatever reason. It's not quite centered in the desert. I just kind of started from that spot, I guess. I don't know. It's a landmark. We'll keep it as a landmark. What are we at? Okay. We got time to finish up. I need my power slug, which I think is in here. Yes. Perfect. Power slugs. I don't remember what this gives me. I already can scan them. Is it so that way I can make it into a power shard?
Research completed.
We are
Purple power slugs
way
seem to
off
be
from
near
this.
the end of their life cycle and have a significant amount of potential energy stored. It is a good thing Fix-It does not waste. Purple power slugs can now be processed into power shards.
Hey, there we go. Yeah, these synthetics, we are way off from even making them, so we're not even gonna look at power slugs again. Whatever reason, because we're not gonna get it. It's not gonna happen. We can increase our slots though. Let's do that really quick. Boom, there's an extra.
Pocket dimension now extra dimensionalized with additional dimensional capacity.
Perfect. Okay, well, we set up the coal plants, which is nice. We got infinite power, as long as we don't run out of coal and or water. Gotta figure out that little issue over there, but that's fine. I might rearrange things, I'm not sure yet. We'll get there when we get there. Other than that, there's not much more we can do. We can technically set up the frameworks, an iron node. Preferably a pure one, but I don't know where they're gonna be. Take these 4 out, should be right. There, awesome. So bear with me, I'm gonna set this up and then we'll get production on frames. We're almost finished the production line, I'm just setting up all the percentages. It kind of looks funky because I shrunk it as best I can. Once again, I can make it better. And the pure node actually pretty much lined up pretty close to the other one, so it's almost in line. So put that there. We're gonna run this in there. Nice little loop. Nice little smiley face. I don't know how I'm gonna get back up there. Ow! Why? Why are you so violent? I've done nothing. I haven't hit you yet. You chose that, not me. That's the fun part. So we're gonna take you and put you here. Take you, gonna put you there, gonna put another one there. Gonna grab that one, gonna move this one. Place that one there. Put that one there, gonna take this one. Place that there, put it there. Connect that one's almost full. Now it is. This one's not. Now it is. I think that's everything for the time being until I can set something else up. This will make 60 even, so then we just have to worry about putting a shard in there. So max consumption right now is only 59.6, and we're doing 62. Once again, we got coal going. We got the last part of tier 1 technically being made, and now we're going on to the tier 2 stuff for everything that is iron plus coal, which makes steel. If you're new to the channel, give a like, give a subscribe, give a comment. Let me know you're enjoying the content. See everybody in the next episode, episode 6. I'm going to run out of fingers eventually. Everybody stay cool, stay frosty. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.